What's good, YouTube? Before the video starts, I want to say I appreciate all you guys for the support. Today's video will be a solo farm gameplay. I'm using the AEK in this gameplay, and you guys can see me building the gun right now. In my opinion, this is the best weapon this season. Has a high fire rate, it shoots a strong caliber, and the stats aren't bad. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe, helps boost the channel and the algorithm. Hope you enjoy. Peace. Anytime I spawn in this side of the map, I play it slow since there's a lot of angles and a lot of spawns around you. I always like to check my back first before moving forward, just in case I do find a team. I don't want to get third party, I want to be aware of the situation. So now that I blew my cover and I'm in a pinch situation, the next step would be to pick off whoever's easiest or find the weakness. I hear this guy on the fence. I know I shot him a couple times and he was wearing tier 4, so I know he should be a free kill. This guy in front, I don't know exactly what he's wearing, and I know he has the advantage on positioning since I have to peek a doorway, so I don't want to peek him. You always have to think fast and figure out what's the weakness and take advantage of it. This is why you want to use all your senses and never tunnel vision. I hear the guy crossing, I get free damage on him. Instead of tunnel vision on him, I hear his teammate in the bush and I go for the kill on him, which I get. Now that I have one of his teammates knocked, one hurt, I know the guy in front wants to react, so I instantly turn around and look for him, and he just so happened to be walking in the open area. You're always better off safe than sorry, so you always want to check these corners, check the rocks, make sure no one's holding you or camping you. Since I did a lot of fighting, there could be a team that's waiting for me. Some of you might ask, how did you know that I was a player? Well, honestly, I feel like it's more experience. His footsteps to me sounded obviously like a player. For you guys, it might sound different. You always want to study footsteps, like even when you hear a scab walking down the street or if they're pushing you inside a building, you always want to memorize the patterns that they do, because in situations like these, it helps make the big difference. I feel like this is an important fight to break down since I actually run into a lot of players that are stuck in my position. You never want to just sit in a room and wait for someone to come in. I positioned myself close to the door because if he opened it, I would be able to get free damage and potentially a pick. I don't think he expected me to be that close. Once I heard his teammate pull the nade, I knew it was a 1v1 at the door, so I took advantage of the situation, pushed him. His teammate had his nade out, so he couldn't really shoot back, and the other teammate wasn't positioned correctly to watch his angle. So I jumped off the stairs, took the 1v1, and I basically isolated every fight. You always want to be proactive and aggressive in those situations. You never want to sit in the corner and just wait to die. Anytime you spawn here, you want to look right down the street. There's usually a spawn in the courtyard. There's also a spawn to your left in the warehouse, so you always want to be careful coming from here. So now I killed 3. I'm not sure if there's a 4th, but I can't loot these bodies if there is, so I'm gonna heal up and then wrap just to be safe. Now that I know there's one upstairs, I killed one and one sniping, I can isolate the 1v1 upstairs without having to worry about backup. Now that I have control of the building, I want to take it slow and try and pick off the rest. I actually watched this back a couple times, and for some reason in the recording you can't hear it, but in game I heard like a shuffling noise, like someone was like crawling or dragging something, and I just looked behind the truck and just so happened to see him under it. Usually I don't recommend playing this bold, but I saw him like T3, T4, and I feel like he doesn't have the ammo to kill me. That window is impossible to see through, but you always want to be prepared just in case someone is there. In this case, someone was there. Thank God for T6 helmet, or else I would have been a headshot. This shows simple mistakes like not checking your angles can get you killed. Some of you might be thinking I'm wasting nades, but if you go back and listen to when I killed the other guy, I heard someone inside the building. I threw the first nade to see if a scab would voice line, but he didn't. So this means it must be a player. According to where I heard the footstep, he has to be on this side of the building, either in the kitchen or upstairs in the hallway. So he's not making any noise. Realistically, you would leave this guy alone unless you want the loot inside a motel. But I got a couple kills. I could just leave with the loot and not worry about this guy since he's riding so hard. But instead I'm pushing him. I have a good idea of where he could be since I haven't heard him move this whole time. I'm not sure if there's more, so I'm just gonna play it slow, get my heal off, and listen while I do so.
está ahí? Who's there?